Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Hendor with Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Today we've got the all-new Combat Badman loaded. This is a one-piece, obviously, 12.75 half ounce, which is what the loaded means. We're swinging a 27 ounce. Shout out to my buddy Cody Roten for letting me take one of his models with us back from the Smoky so that we could get some swings for you guys, have this video ready when this does drop. Obviously, I'm not sure the drop date right as we're shooting this, but it's currently on the screen for you and down in the description of the video. Either way, let's get some swings. We're gonna go just with Pro-Ms. As I kind of mentioned when we were talking through the, or actually, I guess you'll see it here in a second with the tester piece because we obviously tested this in already, but either way, if you wanna see combat performance at 52s, you can head over to AverageDudeSlowPitch.com, check out the rankings on there, or go back to any of the previous videos since the specs on all of the loaded models are 12.75. But either way, let's get our swings and see how this performs. All right, let's see where the all-new Combat Badman is testing at. Yes, I haven't taken the wrapper off yet. I know if you're at an event, it has to be off the test, but guess what? We'll be fine. This one's testing like right on 250. I'm gonna quarter turn. I wanted to test this at home before we got out here, but got real busy, and so every now and then this turf lowers our compression just a little bit just because it's not a hard surface. And if you weren't aware, you're supposed to test on like a, not even a folding table, but like a hard surface type table. So, but either way, it's sitting right at 250. I would guess it's closer to 260 based on what we've seen from the combats. But either way, I'll get a final compression, and really, at least for us, we haven't seen any issues with the compression piece, so I'm not too worried about it. But we're gonna go only Pro-Ms here on this one. At this point, we've seen the combat performance, same specs as previous ones. So if you wanna see how it perform at 52s, either go to AverageDudeSlowPitch.com, look at the 52 numbers for any of the previous combats, or obviously go back and watch any of the videos. But let's get our swings, and we'll come back, final compression, final thoughts. All right, I'm gonna take a few swings here, just kind of out of the wrapper, see how this thing feels. Then we'll get some, you'll see all PK swings, and then I'll finish up with the last however many. Between the two of us, we plan to get around 60 to 80 swings here on this one.
98 miles per hour.
It's a good start for missing the barrel.
104 miles per hour.
Nice little 104 hand jammer there.
104 miles per hour.
Well, does that traditional combat feel? I've loved the combats pretty much from the first drop. There's been a couple, obviously, slight performance differences based on paint, things like that. But so far, this one's feeling pretty good. And based on how Bradley was swinging it at the Smoky, I mean, I get it, it's Bradley Jones, but if he didn't like it, I imagine he would have swung one of his previous models for the Smoky with being a little bit of home runs and then pull this out later on. So only expecting good things here.
108 miles per hour.
Yep, there's the sweet spot. I mean, it's gas straight out of the wrapper.
104 miles per hour.
Yeah, and there's the first swings there on it. I'm going to swap over to some of PK's footage now, let him get his swings, let you see that, and then we will hop over and finish this thing up right around that 60 to 70 swing mark.
78 miles per hour.
Well, there's your handle.
84 miles per hour.
Okay. That's what happens when you hit the sweet spot of a bat, boys.
86 miles per hour.
Okay.
90 miles per hour.
Oh!
82 miles per hour.
I think if I could hit one solid, I might do all right here, boys.
84 miles per hour.
Well, maybe this is my backside today.
86 miles per hour.
I think so.
88 miles per hour. 80 miles per hour.
You better not!
Got him.
82 miles per hour. 73 miles per hour.
He gonna catch that shit too. Okay, like I said, there it is. Combats, Bradley Jones, Badman, 12 3/4 ounce or 12 3/4 inch with a half ounce end load. Big sweet spot Even the forgiveness of me, all the misses that I had up and down this bat, gave me a lot of good carry. For some reason tonight, I just couldn't get it through the zone like I wanted to. Bat was lagging way ahead of it, but ultimately I did like the feel of it.
All right, we're sitting right about 50 swings. Let's go ahead and finish this thing up. End cap.
99 miles per hour.
That was all way up the barrel. Felt the sting, but the forgiveness is pretty wild here.
109 miles per hour.
Yeah, and that definitely didn't feel like perfect sweet spot either. So when we're talking about forgiveness, that's what we're talking about.
102 miles per hour.
Go down and get it.
106 miles per hour.
Oh, that felt great. Gee, the carry off that was everything you want right there.
106 miles per hour.
Yep, slight miss, still get 106.
108 miles per hour.
Whew. Whew, all right. We won't put too many more on this. Like I said, I mean, we talked about testing here on the turf. A little bit lower compression than we normally get. Like 250, I would guess it was closer to 260. So either way, that 250, 260 mark generally means pretty game ready. Don't see any webs or anything yet, but we'll get a handful more, 5, maybe 10 at most, and then wrap it up from there.
104 miles per hour.
Well, I see now why Bradley was hitting absolute scuds with this thing. It's super forgiving, giant sweet spot, tons of carry. Even when you miss, it gives you the feedback to know you missed, but the ball's coming off great.
105 miles per hour.
Yeah, and the end load's just right to make it pretty effortless. Let the bat kind of do the work for you. Even with it being a one piece, you definitely don't have to put a whole lot into this.
103 miles per hour.
Way low on the barrel, you can hear the sound change. And there's the forgiveness.
104 miles per hour.
Missed the sweet spot again. And it does not matter. Gives you the sound to know that you missed. Gives you the feedback without completely stinging up your hands. So good for anybody who's looking for, hey, why did that maybe not come off the way I thought? Now you get that sound feedback to let you know.
108 miles per hour.
And there's our sweet spot.
105 miles per hour.
That seems like a good stopping point. So there you have it. The Combat Badman Bradley Jones signature, 12.75, half ounce end load, swing of 27. And I mean, just as we've come to expect, tons of carry, tons of forgiveness, gigantic sweet spot here on this one. This is probably up there. I'll have to go back and look, but probably one of my favorite combats so far. Again, I think primarily it's just the way they're doing the paints, wraps, however they're doing it. But this one with a slightly textured barrel with that thinner kind of matte paint, it seems like. Ball's absolutely carrying off it and giving really good sound feedback. I mean, you saw the consistency there with the speeds, carry, really nothing negative to say here. Either way, like I said, drop dates here on the screen for you. Didn't have it at the time of shooting the video, but there's gonna be 2,000 of these ones. They are releasing a lot more than the previous models. So you should have a chance to grab one even if you missed initial drop date, but definitely don't miss out here on this one. Well, let's see where the all new Badman is testing at now that we're complete. Again, all Pro M's today. We've yet to really have compression issues on the combats at the conclusion of the video, so we'll see if that is staying the same. And this one's dead on 240 right there. And again, we've talked about before here at elevation, we see about 10 PSI lower, so that gives me a warm fuzzy that we're still seeing about that 250 mark we've come accustomed to from the combats. And yeah, that side's right at about 250. So that kind of makes sense there. Either way, again, for how good it felt, too many swings, especially with Pro M's on what we did with the video. If you're gonna pick one of these up, 20, 30 swings, rotate the barrel around, you'll be real happy there, game ready, go from there. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you pick one of these up if you wanted to grab one, and thanks for supporting the channel.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.